And let me stop this sharing, close whiteboard. I actually want to do some normal way, okay, of sharing. I don't want to do those crazy type. Oh, sorry. Because I feel like, seriously feel like if I use those crazy types, nobody actually understand. That's one point. No one actually understand. Okay. Welcome to a month forecast. Is there anything you guys want to know about the month energies and stuff like that? Okay, most of the concern is probably about health, wealth related. I think you guys in this past 2 months is actually on a very crazy time. Is it crazy for this past 2 months? Is it crazy? I'm not sure should say it that way or not, but I'm pretty sure you guys are crazy. Because I do observe a lot surrounding and things happening around, trying to understand it, because metaphysics is metaphysics. We cannot purely depends on metaphysics. It influences people to take actions, but it cannot be the singular things to predict future. I don't like to use that word, predicting future. Even though today I'm saying that we are going to go into a more traditional way of sharing. Yeah, a little bit more traditional way of sharing, because if you use that, you have to look back in your chart. So most of the people like the easy stuff. Don't look too much, don't want to think too much. So just use the easiest thing to apply, then it'll be actually good for you. Okay. I think some of you guys like have any questions, any challenges that you guys having? This is the year of period 9. And we are actually on top of the most dominant starting point of fire energies. Okay. Yeah. So it's supposed to be the biggest changes is going to happen this month. Whatever directions that you're actually looking into will also happen in this month. Whatever pain that you're looking into or going to happen to you, seems like this month is kind of dominant. Yeah. So you can see a lot of things is going to happen. Normally, biggest changes has come is how do you actually observe surrounding? Is the energy is changing? Anybody know how to observe your surrounding? If any energy changing? Anybody know something like that? Like we try to observe your nature and people around you. Anybody know something like that? Okay, I'm just going to give you a heads up. Yeah. When a shift every year, it's supposed to have a few reset button actually being pressed. Reset button. Okay. So reset button means that for me, I would say someone surrounding us, surrounding of us, is actually going to go to another universe. Okay, there's one way to look into the reset button actually happening. Yeah. So what is that supposed to mean? This means that if there's a lot of wide event happening around us, normally a reset button is being pressed. Okay. For me, I would treat it that way. So I don't know how you treat it, but for me, I would treat it that way. A reset button is actually happening when there's a lot of unnatural things happen. Means that people pass away, some great disaster happen. Normally it is a calling for a reset button. So in the last 2 months, it doesn't really have much of things is happening, but in this month, just to predict the things is going to happen, because when changes happen, normally is people go, new things come in. And this is also going to cause you a lot of emotional changes. Okay, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you're actually having yourself is going to happen in this particular month too. Yeah, normally this is how we do predictions. Okay, you cannot just say that it's a bad month, straight away it's a bad month. You cannot say that way. Yeah, but reset happen is actually good because sometimes things have to go and then new things can come in. The things have to go, make way, and then new things come in. So a transitions, things is going to, new period is starting off and stuff like that. It will not be an immediate effect. So something slowly will be taken away. So the button will keep pressing in 1 year in different way. But when you're going through a changes of period, the button is stronger. Can I say the button is stronger? Because COVID-19, you will already see the big portions of people is actually going away. Yeah, so the period, that's why starting period, ending period, transitions of period, somehow it is the most dominant timing for all this reset happening. Okay, so why is it I would say this month is like that? Then we have to look into this particular chart. Yeah, look into Barter chart more than Chiman chart. Okay, look into Barter chart more than Chiman chart. Let me double confirm something, because recently I have been making mistake. In Horseman, I found that I like to make a lot of mistake. I don't know why. So it's observations for past few years. Normally this few months, there's all those mistakes that are coming out from this particular few months. So I have to double check. If it's not, the things will not be a very good thing. Okay, most likely Horseman is going to happen there. I'm not sure why. It's actually going through. Okay, so now you have to look into the Barter chart first, and then we try to understand why is going to be so dominant. If you look into the chart itself, the rat and horse is already clashing. When we move into this month, this is the transitions timing. We use this particular month to tell what kind of energy starting off. Okay, and this is also the timing when in 22, okay, you actually get a changing of yang to yin chart in Chiman too. So we also consider, if you're learning about Chiman, we know that this particular month is a changes of yang and yin chart. Changes of yang and yin chart. Yeah? So changes of yang and yin chart actually also indicates that from yang go to yin, so a big shift is actually happening. So when you go into this particular month with this kind of energy and there's a shift is going to happen in this month, this energy in Barter is already telling you some big emotional thing is going to happen. Very big. Okay. And this kind of clashes we actually don't really like in Barter reading. One of the reasons is this is what we call the heart attack, the strokes, the blood happening, something with the wrong with the blood, high blood pressure. You know, sometimes is a lot of cases of faint, you're actually fainting, dizzy, you fall down, that cause a lot of issues. When you look into rat and horse clash, what is the reason? Because it's boiling water. Boiling water, for us, water is blood flow. Okay, the blood is actually what we call, the blood is actually related to the horse. Yeah, so thing fire related to the blood then will cause problem to the heart, and this is what we call the clash happen. Okay, this is actually what we call the clash happen. Yeah, so of course we have to look further. This is only to tell you generally what is going to happen in this particular month, because of the clashes you're actually seeing right now is going to cause that. Yeah, so it also cause not just health issue, it will also cause emotional issues. Very easy get angry, very easily get depressed, because water indicates depressed, fire represent happiness, agitate, not just happy, easily get angry. So there's this what we call boiling water. Okay, this is what we call boiling water. Yeah, So in the chart, you will see that in here, of course, I would say water wind rather than fire wind. Okay, a big indications that is related to health. Have to be have to be very careful not to get too agitated. Don't go under the sun too much, right? If you are not used to exercise, don't suddenly feel like you want to change something, you're going to exercise and you overwork yourself. It will actually cause because blood can also related to your weight, your veins actually snap. Yeah, that is cause the strokes and also cause heart attack. Yeah, these are indications. Just for these three elements, you actually can see that this the energy is ongoing with that. Okay, yeah. So this is the bad thing of it. The good thing is you look into this. Boiling water actually quite good to. If you are in business, then this is the timing to. If something already on trend, it's time to go and proceed with it. Of course, on trend. Why is it on trend? Mitigations in between the fire and the water is actually wood element, correct? So that they don't directly burn, they don't directly boil. Yeah. So wood element related to directions, diversifications, trend, okay, connections. Yeah, because we also need to mitigate in between. Yeah. So for you, what you need to do, so it's also a mitigations for health. So stretching your spine, stretching your veins, all the directions of your maybe yoga practices is basically actually quite good for this month. That is the exercise part because the mitigations is there. So before you do anything, stretching is a must. So don't try to suddenly perform something. It will cause heart attack. Yeah, if you have that linkage to that or something is similar to that, please do not do that. Yeah, because the energy will actually influence. Now, why is it we predict like that? I tell you that it is not going to be predicting future. It is not a predictions of future. It is the energy flow that is present in the in your surrounding right now. And if you're aligned with it, that means these things can match with you and you actually be like that. So if you're not matching with it, then it's okay. Yeah, that's how we actually look into the chart. Okay, so the good thing is if it's something boiling or on trend and something like that is happening, everybody get agitated with something, right? Then you can actually use it for business purpose. Okay, so caught on people desire and passions. Yeah, in this moment, what is the most passionate things is going to happen this particular month? Yeah, 2 months before, no, the earning capacity drop. Of course, then this month, if there is a chances for earning capacity, everybody will go and chase for it. Yeah, and since I say that water wind in this particular chart, when water wind, it indicates that, okay, it's hurting officer in the chart. Okay, it's hurting officer in the chart. Yeah, so hurting officer then will then conquer the fire. Hurting officer means it's going to go against the rules. That means there is something in the market that is unconventional and people will feel passions and desire of it and going to chase for that. That is how you use for business term. You want to create something like that, you want to do something related to that, is up to you. Okay, because your product can turn into that way. It depends on you understand your product in that well or not. So when you say we use metaphysics as an unfair advantage, this is the directions we actually go into. This is the way that we actually go into. Okay, yeah, very traditional way of looking into the energy flow. Yeah, and then of course in here you look into the chart. What is it? I say water wind. Suppose fire is stronger, right? Because it's a fire season. Now it's June. It's supposed fire is supposed to be stronger, but that doesn't tell us the case because the dragon and rat as a combinations, and you have a lot more water at the top than any other element supporting the fire to burn. So it's actually the winning side, I would say, is water element. Maybe just a little bit more, not entirely, but it's still water is going to win in this chart. Okay, water is going to win in this chart. So if you look into the chart, we also want to understand, in that particular month, the day master represent the residents and people, what kind of thing that is actually going on. Yeah, but if you look into that, that means this chart actually indicate a weekday master chart. It's a weekday master chart, Keng metal. Okay, but Keng represent a very, obviously is going to be very resilient, even though very weak, very resilient, still trying to act like a strong day master. So this will be a big problem for people in this month. There's also a problem for Keng metal, because Keng metal doesn't really like to receive help from others. There's one big problem with that. They doesn't like to receive help from others. Even though they are weekday master chart, they still feel like there's no use to let other people help. Everything must done by themselves. But in this particular month, you should change a little bit of this concept. Yeah, because the chart tells you need help. Okay, the chart actually tells you need help. Yeah, so do not be like, it's also related to the pledge. If you're overly pushing, if you overly do the things that is, you're not able to handle it, you're not able to perform it, right? You keep on pushing it, you put stress to you, stress to your body, stress to your mental health, and you might collapse, right? So in this kind of chart, this means that in this month, it's very good to seek for support. Okay, very good to seek for support. If any chances that other people want to help you, allow them to help you. Okay, even though you don't like it, but just because of metaphysics, just try to do something with it. Okay, overall will be like that. Yeah, just to make sure that you guys are going through a very good path. This particular month, of course, DO and Hisho is fighting. You might find chances to go for increment, go for raise. You might find chances with that. You also might find chances that you will go against your boss. Most likely you will try to go against your boss. Okay, that indicates that somehow that will tell us a little bit of some of you guys maybe will try to quit your job, because hurting officer countering DO is a things that maybe you quit your job. So if you're a boss, just to make sure that your staff are not going into that path, especially the good one. Yeah, you can also utilize this way to kick out people that you don't like. Okay, kick out people you don't like. Since that this is going to be pressure, give them more pressure. They will going to fight against you. Then some certain problem will appear, and then there's a chances for you to kick this person out of the company. Not a very good way, but it will be like that. Okay, it will be like that. Yeah, just from parts, this is what is actually going to happen. Okay, so in this particular month, I say water element is high. Okay, water element is high, and water element represent that if this water element in your chart like wealth, that means you'll get good wealth. If water element in your chart is hurting officer output element, that's mean creation. So look back into that the daily channel I share. Okay, output for creations, we're creating something, get something new happen, right? Resource, find support, find mentor, find informations, knowledge to support you. If it's a 7 killing, this is a good month for you to particularly just try to upgrade your skill set in this particular month. Yeah. Okay. And then if it's like what else I miss out? Resource, companion star, is actually quite good to find people building up new group this month. So generally, that is what it means to you, because water go up. Okay, generally what is actually go up. So for the animal sign, sometimes you guys want to know that who is the most luckiest one in this particular month. Yeah. So if I say water is if you want wealth luck, what counter wealth? What counter water is an earth element. Okay, it's an earth element. So it's like the same that I share in the daily channel. People don't know what is it I'm actually doing. So I'm going to tell you straightforward in here. If you are a Wu Earth or a G Earth, chances for you to get wealth is higher this month because water is in present right now in the environment. You're trying to take this. Okay, trying to take this. So you have to perform certain act to create more water element. Yeah, so that you can do these creations to take this element to become yours. We just matching with the environment, the energies that we actually have in these particular circumstances this month. Yeah. So in here, of course, monkey will be monkey is actually will be a very good animal sign this month. If you have monkey in your chart, focus on that pillar more. Okay. Monkey is a 3 harmony combinations create more water in this particular chart. Yeah, 3 harmony. So when 3 harmony, the way on applications for a 3 harmony indicates that is network and people. Yeah, go into joining everybody else, comes together, we do things together. That will be an activations to activate it. Okay, activate the monkey element, and also then you can actually perform that. Now this monkey seated on Geng, also seated on Geng, actually represent friends element in this chart. Okay, it can represent different things for you. Yeah, for you yourself, your 10 gods. If you understand your own 10 gods, you can actually perform your own 10 gods in a more good effect. Okay, more good effect to you about getting something from this particular month. Yeah, getting something. So monkey is the best. Okay, monkey is the best. I would say monkey is the best. Other than that, it's very hard to get that water element. Okay, it's very hard to get that water element. Yeah, so of course, 3 harmony also included the rat and also the dragon. So if you have these 3 animal sign with your pillar this particular month, I would suggest you to focus on it, especially you actually have nobleman star, intelligent stars, and also sky horse or peach blossom with them. You can actually utilize them. Okay, straight away, you want to create water element and just take this water to belongs to you in this particular month. Okay, that is the way that you are benefiting. So this month, the beneficial will be the monkey, the non-beneficial will be the 3 killings animal sign. Who is the 3 killing animal sign? The ox. Yeah, because this month, the ox, when water too high and the frame was there, this is not the 3 killing of the month. Yeah, I'm talking about the water frame is very high. Okay, water frame is very high. Water is high. When water is high, is it killing ox? No, water is high is actually killing the snake, horse, and also the goat. So if you have these 3 animal signs, it will be a little bit more, how to say, a little bit more hard. You got going through some hardship this particular month. You will be going to be in that way. Okay, but don't worry about it. Yeah? Don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you something else, because since it's going to be a problematic month for you, that means you have something to let go. You have something to let go. Yeah, because it's killing fire means that the fire will be diminished in the end. If any fire element in your guy's chart, okay, whatever 10 god it is, if you are good with that, you will know that what should be let go. So that means there's something for you to change and something for you to counter it. Okay, something for you to change and something for you to counter it. So straight away it's like that. What is a fire element in you? Yeah. Now, this is the 6th animal sign that you need to concern about. Other than that, we're going to talk about this Chiman. Okay, Chiman. So normally we would use traditional way to forecast a month. We will say that the Chiman actually tells you where is it problematic, what is the stuff is going to happen, and things around us. But for me, I still like to use the method of subconscious mind. So it actually influences you on how you will make decision. Okay, it influences you to how to make decisions. And when it influences you, that's mean it will be maybe you will make wrong decisions because of certain things that you're actually thinking about. Okay, so it will be good for look into that. But I just give you a general thing is going to happen in this particular month using the traditional way of forecast. Yeah. So when we look into the job, right? Just as I say, job is there, right? Okay. And then you will get a disruptor. That means it also indicates job changing. Okay, your tiger is there, is very aggressive. But this door is actually quite good. So chances of job changing is going to be high. And if you're aligned with it, if you know that what is the value of changing, okay, don't because of you hate your boss, you do that. Don't do that, yeah? Don't because of you hate your boss, you actually do that. So because of you want to change, you know that you want to challenge, you want to upgrade, you want to go into a place better. That means this is a great month for you to do the job changing. So the achievement luck is together with you. Okay, especially because normally we like to use achievement to say that this is your destiny chart, destiny palace. So your destiny palace in Northeast, high chances that this is a timing to do something new, upgrade, make yourself uncomfortable to chase for the things that is valuable to you. Okay, because in a month, people just care about all these things. Yeah. Okay. Then the next thing is about business. Business in live door actually in Southeast is actually indicate bad business model. Okay, straight away a bad business model. That means business-wise, this location actually not that good, but it was actually being supported by the stars, which is the hero stars. So you might land it in a bad business, starting point. You feel struggling. Okay, but don't forget to keep on moving forward. Why? Because it seems like looking into this achievement chart, the environment actually is going to support you back. Market condition is going to support you. If you don't know where to find it, Hero Star indicates that now is a time for you to go for personal branding and stuff like that. Okay, so your business have to go for branding move in this particular month. Yeah, the star is supporting, the information is supporting. You need to move forward rather than feel bad with whatever is happening. Yeah, because the live door in this sectors is actually not a very good sectors. Yeah, but the component inside somehow support you. You got real deceptions here. You got the three noble. Okay, supporting here. Yeah, and there will be some lesson to learn this particular month. Okay, lesson to learn in this particular month. If your destiny chart in here and you're thinking about starting business, this month seems like you're being influenced by the ideas of starting a new business, doing business, starting side gigs, right? So don't because of certain, how to say, you doesn't have enough resources, you're not willing to do that, you don't have enough capacity, you don't want to do that, then it will actually indicate some kind of emotional thing is going to influence you to make you not doing it. Yeah, but the chart tells you this month, if you proceed, learn the lesson, because pink and seeing combinations indicate there is a lesson to learn. Okay, indicate there's a lesson to learn. Learn the lesson, learn the things, you will actually find out that you are in a very comfortable directions. Okay, if you want to do that, yeah. So if your destiny chart in Southeast, this is something actually for you. Okay, so your combinations. Yeah, if it's on business, it's the same. For your destiny chart, then it actually influences you to make decisions in that way. Okay, yeah. Now, of course, we also would like to talk about in this month, is it health will be a problem or not? Okay, is it health will become a problem? So in achievement chart, when the grain star is super strong, we say that there will be some sort of sickness is going to be happening. Okay, if the grain star is actually super strong. Why is it super strong? Because it was in the south. South will then produce the grain stars. Okay, and then you see Keng metal is actually in this palace. You also see the surging snake is actually in this palace. Straight away, it will tell you that, okay, environment-wise, okay, environment-wise, maybe there is some what do you say? Some disease is actually surrounding us, is going to have some outbreak, maybe in your place, maybe in other people's place. So you need to be careful when you're actually going up. Okay, because the sickness have high indications in that particular perspective. Okay, in that particular perspective, yeah. So if you're traveling, why is it traveling? Most likely traveling will have that kind of things belongs to you. So make sure you take masks. Okay, then you will ask me what kind of sickness this will be. Normally flu and fever. Normally flu and fever. This is the things is going to happen. Okay, this is the thing is going to happen. So wear your mask whenever in a big crowd, wherever you are traveling, especially you are going into an environment or some red zone that was actually being tells to you that something is going to happen in this area, is happening in this area, you have to protect yourself. Okay, because the sickness will be hard. Okay, so flu and being fine is also because of the current weather right now is really bad, especially in Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines. You will actually getting like heat wave, then suddenly it rain. It's actually very easy to fall sick. Okay, quite easy to fall sick. And this is actually indications. And this also tells you if you're in South Palace, what is it going to happen to you? If a Destiny Palace in the South, this also tells you the chances for you to get sickness seems a little bit high. Okay, and another news for you is Keng with the Keng with surging snake actually indicate some disaster that is out of your control will actually going to happen. Okay, so I'm not going to directly tell you is straight away it's going to happen to you, but if you see some sign and some alignment, like I said just now, energy alignment, straight away you actually align with this kind of energy, which is not really good. Okay, so before the things happen, you should do something with it first. Okay, before the things happen, yeah. Don't let the disaster become disaster. You might will be asking me what is the things is going to be disaster, environment stuff. Normally you see grain star is a lot of accumulations of past history baggages that is following you all the while, and all this problem you didn't even try to take care of it. Now is going to be break off and cause you some problem. Okay, now how about the good side? When we talk bad side, not very good, right? How about you want to utilize this? So you got property luck in this particular month. Okay, on South, if your Destiny Palace is South, it actually indicates that you got property luck. Yeah, surging snake together with grain actually is a very good indications to find property. Okay, it's a very good indication to find property. So this is a good for wealth, not good for health. So if your health have issue, please do something, don't fall into that part. Okay, do something, don't fall into that part. Yeah? Okay, so it also tells you does natural disaster will continuously happen in this particular month. It seems like South Palace tells you there will be some disaster. There will be some disaster. What kind of disaster? Maybe raining, maybe thunderstorm. I'm not really sure. Maybe another volcano is going to erupt. Maybe, because we have some indications in here. Okay, still going to have some disaster is happening. Last month like that, you can actually confirm that this entire year, all achievement chart look like this here. You can confirm. All achievement chart look like this. That means this entire year, the disaster is maybe will keep on repeating. So volcano will keep on erupt, and you are in there. Just make yourself, don't get influenced by it. If can do something else, right? Because it's going to be repeated. So this is what we call unfair advantage, yeah? Because you actually understand that nothing can stop this. Nobody can control this, right? Then you can only do something is run away from it and avoid being get influenced by it. Okay, it's very important for that part. Okay. Now, next thing, what is it the next thing that we're actually concerned in this particular month? Anything else you guys concerned about? In your month, we talk about health. Okay, we got something called cash flow. This is called cash flow. Wu Earth represent your cash. Correct? Is Wu Earth producing to live door? No. The live door is countering the Wu Earth. So in capital wise, business looks good, or it doesn't look good. It can be in a better path. Don't expect a crazy amount of earning money. Okay? What is going to cause problem in here? There's a lot of problem in this place here. This place actually got a lot of problem because whenever you see a chief landed in Southwest, the jar is actually in graveyard. Okay, remember that. So in Chiman, we actually doesn't like any four harms happening at all. So four harms is part of graveyard. Okay, graveyard part of four harms. So when you look at here, the Wu and Gui combine, and you see this particular Geng is in present auto. So something is going to be break. Your storage of money is going to be break. Yeah. And when storage of money is going to be break, the problem is because the leadership was never done right. Yeah, leadership, management, your control, your, the way that you're actually managing the empire is actually not in a good way. So your leadership sucks. Okay, so if a Destiny Palace in Southwest, that means you might have a leadership problem this particular month. You might have it. When Jia meet with Geng, it actually indicates a break. It's actually a fighting element because now the general actually able to find the king itself is going to straight away going to attack the king, which is in chess playing is like a direct flying kill the king. Yeah, and end game. Yeah, and what is the problem of it? Because the king is weak in this situation. Okay, so if you're Southwest in here, your Destiny Palace, this will influence you to make decisions. Yeah, it will influence you to make decisions. Try not to fight. Try to make yourself stronger. Try to exert your leadership. Try to get out and exert your leadership. Yeah, if it's not, then somehow it will influence you to mismanage your entire thing. And money will get involved. Money losses is a big thing. Because these formations, Geng with Wu is already breaking money. Geng with Jia is also breaking the money, breaking your wealth. Yeah, because if somebody come and rob your money, okay, so there's a chances that this is going to happen if you're in Southwest. And how is it that is going to be a problematic for you? It's because your lack of leadership skill. Normally, Jia in here is actually quite bad. Okay, yeah. So there is your Southwest, how they influence you. Anything else that we're actually concerned with this? Okay, people like to see market condition. People always like to see market conditions when we're actually forecasting. Okay, then we actually use the scenery doors. Okay, look in the scenery doors. You look in the scenery door, this scenery counter the West, counter the heart, and you have to produce out. Is this a good indications of a market? Not really. Okay, it's a door compelled too. So that indicates that the market that is going to be looking nice is not going to be that nice. Have to be very careful if something looks too good to be true. Okay, have to be very careful. Yeah, because G Earth, G and Wu Earth, these two actually represent G Earth is a weakness, and then Wu Earth is actually helping this particular weakness. Yeah, okay. If you learn further, this is also indicate what we call a retreating energy flow. Yeah, why is it retreating? Because heavenly stem G Earth, earthly stem Wu Earth. Wu supposed to be following the sequence. Wu supposed to be at the front, but now G Earth is actually at the front. So it's like reversing energy, okay, going to yin flow. That means it's good to retreat. So market will actually going to shrink down, yeah, and everything else that you see are not really supposed to be a good path. Straight away tells you, yeah, don't compel, not good. Okay, market shrink down. So it actually tells that. But in business, that live door in business, you're actually going to push forward. Yeah, because there's something is good for you if you know how to push. But if you go into the great moon, you feel depressed, only look into problem, you will not be able to do that too. Okay, so both of these combinations tell you market will not be as good as it seems, straight to the point. Okay, and if your west sectors is here, your happiness, because scenery represent happiness, your happiness is going against your logical thinking. Why is it like that? Because scenery counter the heavenly heart. Yeah, your emotions is countering your logical, your perceptions. You might somehow make decisions in wrong way. Okay, make decisions in wrong way. You're supposed to retreat and think about what is the future value, because the ninth heaven is actually in present. Yeah, so in here it will influence you to make decisions like that. But what all this doesn't seem like good, right? Okay, all this doesn't seem like good. But if you want to look into the good side, yeah, then the ninth heaven in here with the heavenly heart tells you that you should retreat and try to find what is it the best options and skill and talents and expertise that you should actually go into. If you look into the good side, because the energy will also influence you in that way, that allow you to see something new so that you can actually perform it. Okay, especially that this is part of your weakness. You know, in your doing things, your business, your criteria and stuff like that, your weakness will actually be there. And somehow we ignore it. Sometimes we actually don't do anything with it. But this month seems like there's a chances for you to cover this up, to cure this, to mitigate this weakness. So a skill set must actually be put in. Yeah, so that is the west sector. Okay, so there is a 3 more. This one, okay. This one actually doesn't really tells you a lot of things, because the emptiness was actually being there. Okay. Normally we like to use resources, okay, as 9 Earth. And then we also talk about Think Fire as innovation. And when these two actually landed in emptiness, that will tells you that it seems like this month is actually very hard to go and find these things. Very hard to be innovative in the things that you're actually doing. Okay. It's very hard for you to also, because Think Fire actually indicates mastermind and peoples and helping give changes, innovations. When it was in emptiness, you lose that abilities. Okay, straight away you lose that abilities. So in this particular month, if you're trying to create something out of innovations, you have to think twice, have to be more focused, more calculative in whatever that you're actually trying to do. Because somehow it just stops you to become more creative. Yeah, losing the ability. Okay, so this also represents that in people who are actually on your destiny palace in Northwest, you will actually come across this problem. Yeah, it doesn't have ability to exert up something. You will feel bad with it. Yeah, but if you want to look into the good side, okay, look into the good side. DE is actually quite good for you guys to realize what is the best thing in the big picture. Innovations go for big picture, right? Because DE is kind of allows you to detach from your normal ways of looking into something, or perceptions into something. Okay, so when you're Think Fire in here, your innovations maybe is also can be used to upgrade your level of innovations when you actually understand what what is the big picture actually need. Okay, or you can use it for spirituality. Yeah, because by detaching, understand the workflow, detaching you, when you're out of you will see things more clearly. So this is a good thing for DE. Okay, yeah. Now, the East sectors. Okay, this is talking about, actually the Southwest can also talk about relationship with the boss. If you have certain problem with boss, this month will become even worse because they just mismanage. Okay, they just mismanage, yeah. Okay, then there will be a big problem. Yeah, and they are rushing you because the Sky Horse was actually there. So if your boss actually is those that bad, don't know how to manage a company, your immediate boss or the big boss in the whole company, your Southwest actually can cause that problem. Yeah, it's an alignment of energies. Yeah, so that's why I would say it will be causing that problem. Okay, when you go into East, this is more into family relations, connections. Okay, connections, palace for this particular month. Yeah. So is Resdor here good or not? Actually, Resdor here is quite good. It's producing out to the assistant stars, producing out assistant stars, producing out to the palace. It's actually quite good, but beware of petty people. Okay. In terms of connections and network, if you are going into that, yeah, if you are actually networking and stuff like that, beware of petty people. And these petty people doesn't care anybody else, you continuously sabo everybody. In Chiman, we actually don't like Sing Metal a lot. In Chiman, maybe you guys feel like Geng Metal is the worst element. Geng is very straightforward. Okay, good or bad, Geng will actually do it. Sing Metal is relentlessly keep on going into its own agenda, into the things that this person actually wants. So having Sing Metal, that's mean this is going to be appear in all networking and also family members. So you have to be very careful with this person if you fall into that category. If your destiny chart in here, your Sing Metal will tell you that this month you might meet with somebody like this, or you will feel that everybody else is like that. Okay, you might feel everybody else like that. So you're like, this guy not good, this guy is the one that sabo people, you know, and stuff like that. Then the things will happen because you make decisions to see people like that. Okay, if you're East sectors. Yeah, this also can tells you, because we're talking about harmony and Resdor is really related a lot into networking event. Okay, and the Sing Metal in present, that means that whatever bad things or rumors about you somehow come from one person in a group, not external. If you want to find the petty people, okay, somehow it's actually inside the group. And if you have anything bad things with you, please don't talk inside the group. Okay, if not, this person is going to bombard everything else and sabo you. Okay, but still accept that this is very good. Looking into the good side, Sing Metal also represent communication, talking with others. And if you're in East Palace, your Destiny Palace in here, and you know you have relationship issue and stuff like that, this month was actually giving you an opportunities to really go and connect back, talk back, communicate back, reconnect with peoples, okay, that you want and or you feel they are actually very valuable. You cannot lose them. It's a great month for you to actually perform that. So there's two sides of it. Yeah? One side very bad, one side is to recommunicate with people. Okay, so that is when your Destiny Palace in the East. Yeah. Now, last one in the North, this is actually for me. Okay, my Black Tortoise is visiting. This also tells you, is there a scam is going to happen or not? So in a forecast, we don't really like Black Tortoise in present. And every month, there will be a Black Tortoise in present, and this represents scam. And where did this scam actually come from? Yeah. So normally we see ambassador stars is actually coming from a bank. Okay, ambassador star normally coming from a bank. Everybody that pretend themselves as a bank, finance, financer, this is a person maybe related to catching fraud or catching other people's scam. He is a scam, but he's telling you that he actually tried to catch people doing scam who actually fall into ambassador stars. Okay, so please beware with this, because it also tells you that where is this problem actually coming into. Most likely you will fall to it because of fear dogs. And the other party seems talk very nice. So it's an indication for you when you're receiving call. So to remind you, don't fall into that. Okay. Plus, you see Jade Maiden in here. Actually, this is Jade Maiden. Uni is a Jade Maiden. Thing with the Envoy door is a Jade Maiden. Hidden Jade Maiden. Okay, is a call. Somehow it's a hidden Jade Maiden. It's also called about attractions. Be very careful, because the scam maybe will sell you something very nice, very perfect. You didn't feel anything wrong with it. So be cautious with these calls from bank. Okay, be cautious for the bank. If you are the destiny chart for this, normally you get black tortoise indicates that you're the one who's going to scam people. Okay, don't use that word. You're the one who understands people needs, and then you try to give them what they needed. Okay, so it's a great month for you to really understand how people like something, market research in terms of finance and or in terms of fear. Okay, in terms of fear, yeah, with Destiny Palace in here, what is going to influence you in making decisions? Because the black tortoise is in present, you will, and fear dog is in present, you will always be in this state when you're trying to make decisions to do something or not to do something. Okay, and it's highly related to money issue. Yeah, so you're not, it will influence you in that way. Yeah, I'm not going to give you the achievement solution. Those who learn from me, you guys go and do your own achievement solution. Yeah? Okay, this one I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you your luck. What is going to happen to you guys? Is that okay? Good, yeah? Every time one shot. Anybody have any questions? Any? Number one, if you are still here, normally I just shot everything. Jackson is here. Only Jackson is here. Only Jackson is here. I'm going to repeat that until everybody type one. Okay, Ken is here. Very good. Okay, that's how you look into that. Okay, anything else you guys actually talking about? Okay, Andre is here. Now, I think I should not talk about this. I'm just copy and paste here. Good morning tone. Okay, I don't want. That's not already talk. Use it. After that, everybody run away. No more following. No more following. Send no any Zoom call. All these things, because it's just quite the nonsense. Yeah. Now, so month energy. This is actually to tell you opportunity that has actually become high quality for you. Okay, talking quality, energies become high quality for you. So this is a month of what we call a month of horse. So horse is here, tiger is here, 3 harmony combination, and dog is actually here. Okay, so normally I would tell you that these 3 sectors flying star will be dominant for you. Okay, will actually be dominant, more dominant, the quality more nice. Normally this thing is going to happen because energy wise is actually bring you something. It actually giving you something. Okay, giving you something. So according to this particular chart, right? According to this particular chart, we will say that star 2 indicates that maybe there really is a property luck this particular month. Okay, maybe there's really a property luck this particular month. So it also may be related to if you're doing what we so-called internet marketing. You're trying to influence a lot of people, you're trying to get a lot of masses to come and follow you. It's actually a good month to do so. This is the energy flow that can brings to you, yeah. Okay, and star 4 also represent attractions and knowledge. Okay, so if you want to like gain a lot of follower, that's indicates that this location is star 6. So authority is very important. You want to get follower because only by authority executing that element, you're the top level, you are the greatest one, you are the most powerful one. Normally this particular month, people will trust you more. Okay, max 4. Okay, normally people will actually trust you more. Yeah, in this sense, yeah. Okay, so use authority for that. If you are using star 4, star 4 indicates, it actually tells you, indicates related to wisdom, knowledge, education, and stuff like that. It's a good month to learn something. What to learn? Okay, original lawsuit, this is the Genghua Palace, represent maybe spirituality, may represent maybe money related. Okay, star 8, side gigs. Okay, learn something about money making, learn something about spirituality, learn something about maybe your health or ecosystem, which is going to be a great thing for you to learn about something. It also indicates attractions or pitch blossom. Okay, so that's why I say if you combine northeast and northwest, 4 and 2, actually can gain a lot of follower. It's a great month to start that, yeah. It's not every month you get this kind of energy flow. Okay, the quality really that good? We actually need to gauge also. Are the quality really that good? 2 counter by 4, 6 counter 4, a little bit lower level. Okay, but it's still there. So you better go and perform that. Okay, it is still there, yeah. Okay, now then we got this particular thing, star 5. Normally people don't like to have star 5, but star 5 indicates it's a very good month to become the king's maker. I like to use this word, become the king's maker. This is a month that this energy actually give you the power to become or to upgrade level, to chase another level. Yeah, especially for those that you are actually too stable, right? You're too stable, you don't know what to do, you want to get new challenge and to become another level of you. Getting a star 5 in present that is dominant is actually quite good. Is it really good to go into next level? So normally people fear 5 yellow, but I can tell you that you want to get rich, you want to become a stronger person, more authority, you have to use 5 yellow. Not activating it, but being there, absorb the energy is actually quite good. Okay, if your Fu Wei is like south, northeast, or northwest, you would directly be benefit by the energy flow. Direct benefit from energy flow. Okay, so these are 3 things. The good quality of thing is going to happen because of 3 harmony sectors. Okay, these are things going to happen to you. So you have to take charge if this is something that you look forward into. If you're looking for property, this means you have to perform that. Yeah. Now let's look into another perspective of only the flying star method and see, do we have a good stars is actually being produced? Yeah, being produced. Yeah. This means that because in the flying star technique, we have the host and guest method, and host and guest method means that the year energy actually get the month energy supporting it, right? So 1, of course, these 2 already know. This one actually good, but 7 actually represent legal issue. Also have to be very careful with legal issue. Okay, be very careful with legal issue, yeah, because this particular month, this particular year, there's many people actually come for not consult, just asking about legal things happening. the chances were actually there. So South, if this month you already have something ongoing, you never take care of it, South can tell you this month you actually have this supercharge. Be very careful with that. Okay. If good quality means that the legal will be in a high quality. High quality means not good in legal issues. Okay. But if you are 5, it's actually good. Okay. Because it's going to support you, public speaking and stuff like that. It's a good sub-sectors. Okay. 7, counter the metal element. This one not good. Right. 3, counter the 5. Because it's a 5, we don't want to use it. Okay. 9, produce to 2. This is actually another property starts. Okay, another property start, another mass market. That means that this one, although all the challenges is going to happen, there's one thing that you can see is actually following the trend of creating new follower that's going to be appear, which is good for influencer, right? If it's a normal person, of course, this doesn't seem like related to you. Accumulations can indicate possessions of asset. Possessions of asset can indicate possessions of knowledge or everything else that is under you, belongs to you, as an asset to you, doesn't care it's money or not. It can be everything else, people, talents, human, whatever it is. Yeah, so this month, the star Southeast is going to be good in that terms. Of course, these star 2 are sickness stars. Okay, star 2 is actually a sickness stars. I would suggest you to be very careful with this particular element, this particular month. Okay, a few sickness is going to happen on trend for health reading. So please be more cautious with whatever that you're trying to do. Just don't get agitated. Okay, don't get agitated. 9-2 is also heart attack. 9-2 is also blockage of blood, but not heart attack, but somehow it leads into stroke and heart attack. Okay, be careful with that. Yeah, 8 is going to counter 1. So it looks like the 1 is going to be dominant. It also indicates that this month, if you're following the flying star technique, star 1 actually is the nobleman stars, starting business stars. So if you have Fu Wei in here, it's a great month for you. If you have Shang Qi in here, it's a great month for you if you're thinking about starting something. Okay, you're thinking about starting something. This is what we call unfair advantage because you're trying to do this. Yeah, and then the 6 and 8, this one produced out, not really good. Yeah, so there is these sectors cannot use, this sector cannot use, this sector cannot use, this one cannot, this one cannot, this one actually also cannot. Only 2 can. Only 2 can, according to flying star techniques. Only these 2 sectors can. Okay, what you should look into that. Try to see what is the stars and what is your 8 mentioned in here. Okay, try to see what is your 8 mentioned in here in these 2 boxes. If you get Shang Qi, that means there's a wealth. If it's a Fu Wei sectors for you, it means that you can do something to accumulate your own confidence and asset to make you stronger. Okay, if this is a 10-year sector, that means property luck is coming. 10-year actually indicate properties. It also means healing. Okay, it's actually good for healing. If you get the yen yen, the longevity, that means it's a great month for going out to make friends, get a new network, live your life, and be happy with your life, right? Sometimes you need that particular internal feelings, good feeling to feel in. So you have to use some is and is. Okay. If this is a 5 goals, it's good for spirituality, good to do reflections. Okay. If this is a Judming will be kind of dangerous, but it will not be dangerous when it doesn't affect your health or your physical body, right? It's a great month to train yourself how to take risks. You know that a lot of people never take risks one, you know? During my metaphysics journey, I actually realized that people don't take risks. There is no other side. There's only good side. There's no other side. okay, which is completely not good for your personal journey in life. Everything you have to experience. So if you're dreaming at here, learn how to take risks. It is harm if it's in these particular two sectors, time to travel and try new things, experience new life. Yeah, how many kids adventures? And this is also something people don't do. They never unblock themselves. They never want to try this. You know, when the other person say this is a dangerous place, you will never go for it. Okay, you will actually never go for it. Yeah, so it will become a problem. Yeah, last one is Liu Sha, which is a sixth killing. This one actually related to personal attractions, rumors. Yeah, so when you combine 9 and 2, 8 and 1, actually it's good for influencer. You know, Liu Sha is actually good for influencer. You guys might not know it. Actually, my setup in my house, my sitting facing positions of my workplace is actually facing Liu Sha, 6 killing. Okay, and I know a lot of people hate me, but it's good because it create gossip, it create things that everybody will talk about it, and unconsciously I become one of their topics. Okay, it's unconventional. Maybe you don't like to use it, but I'm just telling you, if Liu Sha landed, this means it's a good month for you. Energy is producing in, it actually become high quality. Okay, yeah. Now that is the forecast of the month. Any questions? Because we are done. Normally, I like to do this few things only. Any questions? Is it okay for you guys? Anything else you guys want to ask?